Hey everyone, today I'm going to walk you through how to use Edia. Edia is a free website for math teachers to create homework, quizzes, warm-ups, exit tickets, and really any sort of digital assignment. The page you're looking at here is the assignments page. At the top we have our list of active assignments. Right now there aren't any. Then we have our prior assignments, which were due several days ago. Our second tab here is the Classes tab. And this is where you'll be able to create new classes or import your classes from Google. You can click into your classes and see your student list. You can see how many assignments they've done, their grade. You can add co-teachers and all sorts of things like that. And then you have your School tab. And this is where you can collaborate with colleagues, invite them to Edia, reuse their assignments, sort of anything that you'd want to use for teacher-to-teacher collaboration. So that's a brief, overview of the tabs here of Edia. Let's go ahead now and create an assignment. So the first thing that pops up is the templates. At Edia, we've created thousands of pre-existing assignment templates that you can reuse as a starting point for your assignment. So if you wanted to create an assignment on, for instance, monomials, you could say, okay, I want to do multiply monomials today. Click that assignment, and we've created a whole set of questions for you to start with. Now, if you wanted to change the questions, all you have to do is click on one of the questions and say, all right, well, I want this first few to be easier, so I'm going to change those from level 2 to level 1. And it's looking good. Now we have some easy questions, a few hard questions, and then we have some harder questions. And so that you might say that's a good practice assignment. And you can set the post date. So I'm going to keep it for today, but I might want to assign it at 4 p.m. And I can choose when it's due. So I could say, well, I want it due on Friday. And down here we have our assignment for grading format. Edia has two types of grading formats. We have get correct answers, which is basically like a mastery learning format. So on this one, students work through question by question until they get enough correct answers. So some students might need 20 questions to get 10 correct answers, and other students might just need 10 questions to get 10 correct answers. In either case, in this format, Edia will generate unique questions for every single student, and they'll be able to practice enough until they get 100%. So that's one format. The other format is more like a quiz. It's called Answer All Questions. And there, students just go through and answer each question, and then they submit it at the bottom. The Answer All Questions format has more options. So both formats have an anti-cheating feature. If you enable that, we add a background which blocks Photomath from reading the question. It's really neat. In this format, you can also allow retries. You can give all students identical assignments. You can have a time limit, like 15 minutes. So lots of customization available. And then one very cool thing in this format only is you can actually add custom questions. So if you want to say, find the area of the circle, then you could actually add in a graph where y squared plus x squared equals 9. And then students would have to say, how big is the circle? What's the area of the circle? So it'd be, 9 pi, 6 pi, 3 pi, or pi. And of course, this is the right answer here. And so again, very easy to add your own custom questions. What you can also do is you can reorder questions by dragging and moving them around. All sorts of things. There's lots of customizations on Edia. So if you like your assignment, think it looks pretty good, you can go ahead and preview it. You'll see exactly what the students see. So this is what the students will look like. Now it's a good chance to actually walk through the workspace. So on Edia, we have this space called the workspace where students work through the problem. And it's pretty easy. If you want to type in just the exact same question, x power 4, negative 9, x power 7, right? Negative 9, x power 11, that's the answer. You could do that. And so you'll actually, as a teacher, you'll be able to see what the students type in here. Hi, Mr. Filio, right? It's kind of cute. You'll be able to actually see what the students type in here, and you'll be able to see all their work. You might have noticed how simple it is to add math into Edia. we're really proud of this. So if you want to type in a square root, you literally just do that. You just type in square root, and then it happens. Just type in exactly what you want. But anyways, let's get out of here. If you're happy with your assignment, you can go ahead and schedule the post. And that's it. Your post is now scheduled. You can copy this link, share it with your students. They'll be able to easily join your class. If you use Google Classroom, you can import your students to Google Classroom. You can sync with Google Classroom. Integrate. It's really great. But yeah, that's pretty straightforward. One other thing I'll show you here is as students finish an assignment, you can actually go into the Grades tab and see how they did. So you get a whole list of their questions, what they've worked on, what they answered. You can see what their grade, how many they got wrong, how long they spent, and when they finished it. Up here you can see summary statistics of, hey, 100% of students got this question right. Over here, 100% of the students got it right, but they only got it right 75% of the time, right? They had to keep working until they all finished it. So that was a harder question. And so stuff like that. It's kind of really useful information up here. Feel free to email us, message us through the feedback form if there's anything wrong, if you notice a problem with our questions, if you want more questions, if you have feature ideas, if you just want to thank us, let us know. We love talking to teachers. There's only 3 of us on the team, so we are here to listen to you. We built this product for you, and yeah, send us a note.